to life, back to reality.
Simon was in this famous band called Soul to Soul, and Simon was one of the writers of their signature hit, Back to Life, Back to Reality.
I kind of wanted to do this idea of talking through how this song came to be for a while, and then Blair and I were talking the other day, and it seemed like a great opportunity to do it. So, my name is Simon Law. I'm an English guy who's living now here in Canada. I've been here since 2004. I'm still in the band Soul to Soul, but I was involved in the early part of their career when it was a lot of success. Grammy, we won a Grammy, 2 Grammys actually, for Back to Life and for the instrumental on the first album called African Dance, both of which I co-wrote. Reggae is a huge influence in black music of the UK. I grew up in Trinidad in the West Indies, and I think that kind of formative years of being in the Caribbean around calypso and soca music really somehow went very deep with me. And I remember maybe 11, 12, sitting at the piano, just coming up with chords and really enjoying the idea of making my own music.
It's really hard to go to a company and say, hey, I have a song that you could use should you decide you want to use a song. But usually it's like, hey, we're looking for songs, and then somehow luckily somebody knows you've written a song and the word comes down to you, or you're already in that community of people pitching for advertisement.
My name is Liam Titcombe. I'm a singer-songwriter. I've spent the majority of my life writing songs and recording them. That's given me a pretty broad background in experiences of songwriting. I feel like I've learned a lot over the years, and it's given me something to share with people, and that's how I learned, so that's what I want to do.
And what does she want? She's studying.
Teaching songwriting for me is a bit of a mystical thing because it's such an emotional and personal thing. To try to put rigid rules around it kind of fundamentally is wrong, but there's always something to be learned from it. I think like any other art form, it behooves us as songwriters to learn the basics, learn the rudiments, learn the fundamentals. And I kind of believe it's, learning about songwriting is like building your toolbox up. The more tools you have, the more capable you are to build whatever it is you truly desire.
For everyone has stories of success that follows failure, as sunrise follows sunset in the turning of the day.
I wrote my first song when I was about 3 years old, and I currently write in 4 genres. One I would call inspirational music. I write funny songs, I write children's songs, and I write in the Jewish genre.
Your yes would hold no meaning if it was your only answer, and pleasure's that much sweeter when I face the risk of pain.
The first song that I wrote was called Wind, Wind, Beautiful Wind. For a long time I thought it was the first poem I had written, but when I came back to it as an adult, I looked at it and I thought, no, that's not a poem, it's a song, and now I consider it my first song. Songs just write themselves. I don't necessarily intend to write them. I just get an idea, and then I get a line, and then it follows through and I produce a song. And it just feels great.
Into the waiting, wishing well.
We believe we can help any songwriter, whether they're just starting out or whether they've put out 4, 5, 6 albums, help them take their craft to the next level by taking what they've been able to accomplish with their experience and their skills, and then pair them up with a professional mentor who has experience and their own perspective.
Today I really want to write a song. Maybe light your fire or bang your gong. Don't matter if you want to sing along. Just really, really want to write a song.
Fabulous, don't you worry about it. You're gonna be fabulous, I know it. You're gonna ride tight so big you won't let yourself So I'm Saba, and I've been writing since I was 16, and I've been doing shows for a year or so now, and coming to SongStudio was a good thing to see what other people were doing and other people's songs. Fabulous, don't you worry about it, you're gonna be fabulous, I know it. So I write songs not because I want to write songs, but if I'm going through something, it's better to have a creative outlet, and songs will just come to you, and you deal with a particular situation in that way rather than talking to someone about it. So it's a unique tool, kind of like self-therapy, really. You're gonna be fabulous, I promise. Thanks. Sorry for hitting the mic.
You make a blue day bright, bright, bright. You make a blue day bright, bright, bright. Chasing all my worries out of sight, out of sight. It's like a brand new day, it's like a brand new day, 'cause you could make this out.
My name is Matt Gerber. I'm a singer-songwriter from Toronto. I play a number of different instruments, such as ukulele and guitar and mandolin, a little bit of banjo, and I also like to break out the kazoo every now and then. I think even as a small child, I remember having melody ideas, and I guess they were song ideas in my mind, but I was never able to capture them. It really wasn't until I started picking up some instruments that I was able to lock those songs down. It is a cathartic experience, so sometimes I'm feeling like something's happening in my life, and I find by writing a song that helps me give that release and to be able to move on.
Thank you.
Money, 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 held in my hands. Money, 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 it feels like a friend. Went on vacation, and I spent every day.
I played in bands when I was younger and had always written songs sort of to document different times in my life. I found a report card from grade 4, and at the bottom of the report card it said, "Thank you for writing songs for our classroom." It's like a gift that I feel I can share with people, and that's why I started writing.
Want you to stay.
My words from a real woman, not some dumb girl in your bed. Don't need your smooth lines. Don't need your smooth lines.
This has been helpful just to get a sense of how to get started, both the creative process as well as the business side of things. And I think it's looking like a tough road, but it's looking like it's possible. It just requires a lot of hard work.
Now it's my time. Now it's my time.
There's a fire in my heart, better run for your life. The string tastes like gasoline, oh, but don't ignite. Searching for heaven took me through hell and back. Love's just a villain that's wearing the sheriff's badge. Oh, you know I broke the law.
Hi, my name is Matt Hersack. I have been writing songs for 10 years now. I wrote my first full song that I remember when I was 12, and I just wrote out of, it was kind of like having ants in my brain, and I needed to get them out. And I had to pick up an instrument, and luckily for me, I just started learning guitar, so it became a really good synergy to get these ideas out. And it's become almost a spiritual thing for me, that it's a release. There's nothing remotely close to it.
I know, yes I know, I know it ain't right. And I dream with my eyes wide open, I feel your embrace.
The first time I ever wrote a song, I think I was like 19 or 20, and I had broken up with my high school boyfriend, and I was all sad and, you know, hormonal. And it just was one thing in my life that I started to do, and it felt really good for me. It was really healing, and it was really reassuring.
'Cause we got songs to make you happy, and some that'll make you think. A good old Texan barbecue with more than enough to drink. We got friends who last forever, and sunshine through the rain. There ain't nothing to keep us down, 'cause we've got music in our veins.
It takes quite a bit of courage and all to one day stand up, and when someone says, "What do you do?" and you tell them, "Well, I'm a songwriter." You very easily discount that for people that don't make a living at it or don't make any money and that type of thing. So yeah, I think for me, you know, when people ask me like, "Why do you write?" I say, well, that's who I am. It's not something that I do, it's who I am.
See the memories fly, tears are in our eyes, paper on the table, with you on the other side.
All of a sudden you have this song that wasn't there, you know, a couple days ago, and it's fulfilling. It's like you're able to express something that you're feeling or you've experienced or someone else's experience that's touched you, and it's suddenly, it's in form. It's something that people can listen to and understand and feel as well.
Tears are in my eyes, paper on the table, with you on the other side. Paper on the table, with you on the other side. Oh, paper on the table, with you on the other side. Thank you.
Because you're writing songs and you're sharing songs that are almost always confessional, you get to know a lot about each other because that's a personal thing. These are the things that we're too shy to say in public, so we say it in a song in public, you know? So songwriting is how I express myself, because I can be brave and say things and they don't know who I'm talking to. It's kind of entertaining that way.
Don't cry for me, I'm in a better place. Since I got out of your cages, since I said goodbye to safe. You're the freedom and you're scary, but the air is so damn clear. I wouldn't wanna be anywhere but here. I long for Manitoba, as I was not far there. Saskatoon was my hometown, where the bridges everywhere.
I'm Althea. Last year my voice left me. It used to be strong and high, and I was a lyric soprano, and I could, you know, call the cows from 50 miles away, and now I go, "Hello there." It cracks, and it's a pain. Growing old is a pain in the proverbial throat. Max said, Don't say, I dream of Manitoba. She gave me the word long for Manitoba. It makes a big difference, dream or long, right?
Manitoba, now with electricity.